What up, homies? It's Fat Jesus and the Zodiac Killer. What's up? What's up? It's fucking me, Dastardly Dave, and the Fred. And tonight, we have some guests. They're going to share experiences. I promise interviews. And I hope this goes well. I'd like to introduce you to...
I'm Kathy, 57. And this is Bill, he's 72, but Dave gave him a pill and...
I fucked up and gave Bill a pot pill, 80 milligrams, and it fucked him up. He ain't going to be talking probably much. Hopefully, he'll come out of it. And we got Paris always. Gave us the gift of social media and the ability of exploiting one hell of a dong. Yeah, geez. Whew, she bombed on that one. I had to download it. All hell to her. But, so anyways, they're going to share their experience. And so we'll get right off the bat. If you want to speak for Bill and what you know.
Okay, what I know.
We'll go with, warm up with Bill before we warm up with you, if that's okay.
Okay.
Okay. How long was, when did, you were telling me that, 1992, a fire.
Well, the house, Bill and his wife and stepdaughter and stepson and their daughter were was firebombed, and ever since then he's really felt himself like he was homeless. Pretty much since then, he didn't really have his own roof or own place to be since '92.
Is there any chance you can go louder? Or is that as loud as you can speak?
You know, I can go a little louder.
That's better, right there.
Okay.
All right. So, 92.
Anyway, 92, and Bill and his wife and stepchildren and their child, the house they were in was firebombed. And
Firebombed?
Yeah, somebody...
By the Ku Klux Klan?
No, I don't really want to go there.
I'm just kidding. Let me
it
joke about it. Was he with a black chick?
Yeah.
Back in the days, couldn't do that. He was progressive. I'm just kidding.
No. They couldn't.
All right, wait a minute.
They couldn't put it out. They just.
Okay, wait. Firebomb. Now, is that like when you drink a lot of alcohol and then you go to fart and then it catches the curts on fire? What the heck is firebombing?
That's a possibility, but no, it was a Molotov cocktail.
Oh. Wow.
Deliberately said, yes.
Bill strikes me as an Irish hitman. I seen the Jimmy Burglar movie. I found him. He's here. Is Bill Irish? What kind of white is Bill? May I ask? Or Caucasian? I'm gonna be honest with you. That's racist. To call anybody by their color.
Sure an ancestor of his used to run slaves. Way
I don't care
back.
about that.
But I don't know what. I think he might have been English, but I'm not positive.
Rance.
Me, I'm Italian-Irish. But
Italian-Irish.
Yeah, my dad used to call me as Wapai.
Wapai, huh? Somewhere where, where'd they combine? Here in America?
Yeah. Well, actually, my mother's is the Italian, and her father and their family, he was only a first generation American. My grandfather was. He was a naturalized citizen. But my dad's people been here for since the Mayflower. Is the way he used to put it.
From the. Okay. So since '92, then what? Him and his old lady split up and all that.
I don't really know exactly when they split up. I've known Bill since 57. I met him shortly before I was 30. So we've known each other, over 25 years. But in fact, he was my 30th birthday present.
I was gonna say, do you share a cake?
Yeah. My man brought him home for my birthday.
How is that? That's cool.
That was back in the day. I was a bit freakier then.
That is interesting. Awesome, because I've actually ran into somebody that they're into that stuff, but only because the husband likes it.
Well,
Good excuse, right?
Yeah.
That's interesting. So, I guess let's fast forward to your let's I guess go on your situation. When did you start living the? Okay, when did you start living the life, and what were you doing before it?
Well, okay, before it, well, let's see. I'm a second generation born and raised Vallejo girl.
Uh huh.
My mom was born and raised here, so was I. She passed in 98 and 99. The guy I was with, he went back to where he was from Danville, and I went with him. I stayed there with him until 2010. I came home in 2010 because he died in February of 2010, and I couldn't afford to stay in Danville or San Ramon or Dublin. You know, I couldn't stay over in the East Bay, even though I worked over there. I worked at a parts house for 10 years, but I couldn't afford to live there because I had to move out of where we were. We were at his mom's house, and another brother came home and needed the room, so so I had to leave. So I came back home. When I never ever thought I'd leave Vallejo, and when I left, I never thought I'd come back, but I did. It seems like everybody always comes back to Vallejo.
You said you're 57?
Yeah, I'm 57.
Now, like, to be personal, like, so where, because I'm curious, like, to where it leads it now, like, where you're going through all that experience, and you think, like, 57 is still young, right? Would you say? Like, could you, okay, you said 2010, right?
Mm-hmm.
So,
that's when I came back to town. It was in 2010. Bill and I got together then. Well,
but did you guys have a place or anything at that time?
no. When I first came back to town, I was staying with my cousin, renting their couch out, and it just didn't work out. And I got a motel room for a couple of weeks, and Bill was keeping me company. And when that ran out, I just went back to the bar with him. He was staying at a bar here in town. He was living out in the back in a container, one of the overseas shipping containers. We were staying there, and I just stayed there with him. For a few months, we stayed at a house with one of the bartenders had a house, and she needed a roommate. And we moved in with her for a few months, but that didn't last. And we knew it was a temporary thing anyway. And we were at the bar for like 4 years until we came to a parting of the ways with the owner, and as we were cleaning the bar at night, we came to a parting of the ways, and we had to leave. And since like April 2014, we've been living in my pickup truck.
Okay. My own personal question, because I seen you guys. I asked you. You guys were reading. The heck are you reading? Were you reading it all? Did you turn the page? I always wake up and I look, and I would see if you guys would turn the page. And I tried to look. I'm like, are they still in the same? Did they just stare at the book, or are they really reading?
I can't imagine life without reading.
So how many books can you read?
Depends on the book, on how big it is, how thick it is. I read a James Patterson book just the other day. I started it mid-morning, and I was done by the time we went to bed that night.
So you've been for 4 years now?
Yeah, for 4 years.
For 4 years. Okay. You do have a source of income, though.
Yeah, Bill has his retirement. Social Security retirement.
And you said you're willing to...
And I get food stamps.
Food stamp.
EBT, so SNAP. Yeah, SNAP.
Okay. Well, you're separate, though, right? You're not married.
Yeah, we're not married.
Okay. So, now, I don't know. I don't want
to... He's been there 3 times. I've never been...
Married 3 times? Oh, yeah. So, the past is the past. I'm more, like I said, the experience. I don't want to. I'm curious of how much you guys get, but I don't want you guys to expose do it. But I know how much food stamps. You probably was it 150, 200 bucks.
192.
192. Okay. And then with let me just put it this way. I don't want you to reveal the number, but I want to see if I can kind of round ball the number. Is if you, the amount of money you get would probably just pay your rent in a room or pay rent for an apartment that is a low income, one studio, like that's like
yeah,
$700-800?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, so you're getting somewhere around there. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So, all right. Now, now here comes the curveball questions. So, because to be like I said, to be honest with you, if you have, I've been there. I've lived in the back of a Jeep, and it was as long as I could stretch my 6'2" body out.
Yeah.
I was like, I could make this fucking shit, you know, and I could fucking make it, you know. Look at that sexy bitch. Hey, you sexy bitch.
Well, he's talking about Paris.
Hey,
Yeah, okay, Fred.
so, so, but like, okay, but we'll, that's nice. Thanks for sharing that, because then we'll go to no other direction. But let's go back to the first night that in 2014. Have you, prior to 2014, had yourself lived in a car?
No.
So the first night that you lived in a car, how was the rush of panic of, holy fuck, I'm living in the car, and you were like, every sound that went by the car, you're like thinking the worst, some motherfuckers ever break the car, and then like what, 2-3 nights you realize it's no big deal, right?
Well, I think if I'm not mistaken, I think I stayed awake the first night.
Were you plotting like what you were gonna do, or you
No,
like
just
at the time when you did it was you two were together, right?
Yeah, we were together. Yeah.
So, and before that, you guys were in an apartment or like some type of room.
Well,
backtrack. Let me just.
Well, okay. Immediately before we were homeless, we lived in a storage container.
A storage container.
Overseas container. Were they overseas containers?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
For how long?
About 4 years.
4 years.
Really?
How was that? Like, what was that? Like was the
Well, the thing is, it was half full of somebody else's stuff. We only had it was one of the standard ones, 8 by 10 by 20.
Where?
Right down the street.
Was it like, so was it like living, like where you had like a couch and shit,
No.
or was like you guys went in there and just pitched some
We had
couch or some
blankets and foam rubber on the floor, and had a bed pile basically.
Shelter, a place to
Okay.
rest.
Yeah, we had a roof over us,
I lived in my big rig, and I got a 5-gallon bucket that you mix probably mastic or paint, and I got 2 heavy-duty bags where you fucking couldn't shoot a bullet through it, and I would use that as a John.
Oh no, we had access to the bar 24/7.
Oh, okay. Isn't that crazy? I'm gonna tell you something. People take for granted a fucking pipe coming out of the wall, right? You know what I mean? I realize like not being able to walk down like 10 steps and there's your bathroom, and you know what I'm talking about,
Yeah.
right? And then you go in the bathroom and some fucking savage pissed all over the goddamn thing, and and then you're a germaphobe like me, and you gotta I mean. You really, and then people are going to be like, man, we're going to get together. Jesus is coming back. Really? What happens? Jesus pops up in the goddamn public bathroom and slips on the fucking piss. And some idiot that was in his church just 2 days ago asking for forgiveness. And for Christ's sake, Jesus is giving out free bread and wine. And came and pissed in the goddamn toilet for Jesus, right?
You didn't tell her that, huh?
Right.
You didn't tell her that.
For the better part of 2 years, we used to park over at the boat launch here in town.
Yeah,
They would open at 4 o'clock in the morning, so we would stay at the Chevron station until 4 a.m. Reading.
You can be out under that shade all day.
And then we'd go over to the boat launch and park
You had a
under this
great
big
spot.
shade tree. But they didn't always have the bathrooms open at the boat launch, especially like on the weekends and holidays. They
Most
wouldn't
of the
unlock
time
them.
they was open, I thought.
But on weekends and holidays,
Yeah.
they didn't open them, so I'd have to walk a third of a mile to get to a bathroom.
that's wow.
Yeah.
You get a little exercise anyway.
Yeah.
So,
Need to move.
back
Need to move.
to the first night when you were sitting in there. So I'd ask is, like, did you like? I'm gonna fucking. We're gonna like. Were you guys like? We gotta fucking plot, figure this shit out, and get out of here. You're like, man, let's just fucking chill out. This is better than paying fucking bills or whatever. Or,
Well,
That's the point.
it was a novelty to me because I'd never been in this situation before. Bill's used to it. He's figured since '92. Like I said, he was
John Rambo, right?
He's
It's
used
who
to it.
he is.
He's been out here long enough that it wasn't uncomfortable for him. It wasn't comfortable for me because I didn't know what was going to happen or what was going to go on. Whether anybody was going to bother us. We were at the time at the beginning, the first few nights, we were back in the city parking lot behind the city hall and the library. They've since changed the parking lot around. We can't do that now. Made them pay lots and permit parking only and stuff. So can't stay like that like we did then.
So what?
Changed a lot of things around in this town on that aspect.
That was 4 years ago. So that was like you're 53.
Yeah.
So prior to that, it was kind of. Does it feel more stable now? Do you feel more like what is it? Because Fred at 71, but he gets money too, But then he goes and works a little job. Would you do? But then the thing is, you'd have to because like I said, I was on it, and I'd have to go to the gym and shower and shave and.
Yeah. In order for me to go back to work, which if push came to shove, if I had to, I would. It's like.
Push come to shove.
What do I do with Bill? Is he going to still sit in the truck all day wherever I'm working at, where I park the truck at? Is that,
I mean, is it
stay there all day? It's like without a place, having a job would be hard.
Do you think you'd be more stressed out, like to be honest, because it is like you go get a place and you're just working unless you're gonna go and get some. If the only way you can go jump to a high paying job is if you've been working for a long time, or
my skills are so outdated, it's pathetic now. So what I ran parts for 10 years, delivered car parts.
Yeah.
And I at one point in time in my life I had a office background, but those skills are so outdated now. I've got some computer experience, but nothing up to date. Nothing within the last 10 years worth of programs and software and stuff like that. So it's like 6 months you're obsolete in that world. So.
Oh no, that's what I'm saying. It's not just you. It's even the people that are working right now, like at Safeway, that are the checkers and all that. You already see there's computers over there just waiting to take self-check. Trust me, the stores are like, shit, we could just get 2 more aisles of that and get rid of a lot of these motherfuckers.
And then there's clothes.
Because
clothes for work. Because I do laundry once a month.
Here's a stupid question. Here's a stupid question. Does it feel kind of do you feel kind of content seeing others that are in the same situation? Does that hey, we're not alone at the same time? It's like
I was amazed at how many homeless I found in Vallejo.
I mean, all around.
Yeah, they're all around. There's a lot more than with the.
Have you been in Oakland? Have you been able to go to Oakland?
No.
Whew.
But I mean, just here in Vallejo.
There's
a lot more than what the city fathers think there is, or what they acknowledge.
Oh no, I see it. The job I have to drive around at night. I used to everywhere, and I saw everything. But in Oakland, they band together, and they get under the underpasses, and they make their homes, and then there's their shopping center, and at the end of their tent cities is the clubs. I'm not even fucking around, and I watched them develop like a culture. They band together. Have you guys ever band?
No.
Never. Have you ever been robbed or anything while you're on the streets? Any scuffles?
Well,
Bill, you have to stab anybody?
No. Sharpens knives for a lot of people, but he doesn't stab anybody.
You don't want to get in way of Bill's knife. No.
We were without a vehicle for about 3 months recently, and we were actually living on the street. Well, I shouldn't put it that way. We're sleeping on the streets. And so we had a place we could stay during the day, and that's where our belongings were for the most part. But we couldn't stay there once the friends of ours went to sleep. The place wasn't anywhere big enough. It was a little studio place. One room, a bathroom, and a little kitchenette. And they had 3 adults there already, so there wasn't room for 2 more.
Right.
So we were there during the day, but in the evenings when they were ready to go to bed, we had to leave.
Okay.
And somebody tried to steal a backpack, but actually managed to steal my cigarettes and lighter. Which I actually and a sweatshirt. I got everything but the sweatshirt back.
So, now you were sleeping in your truck, and then like just 3 months ago, or was it 4 months?
The first part of April.
Okay, your truck breaks down.
Yeah.
That you guys, it breaks down. It's in a spot. Where did it break down at?
It broke down in Arbuckle. I was on my way up to Anderson, taking an old friend of mine, my cousin.
Anderson, where's that?
Anderson, it's up on the way to Red Bluff and Reading.
You drove that fucking truck with all the way up there, you crazy Jesus Christ! Oh my God, no way!
It had 314,193.4 miles on it when it died.
Wow, you guys are just bold mofos.
We took a road trip up to Oregon once. We're gone for 9 days.
When though?
That was in 2015.
Okay.
Goes when she wants to go.
Have you ever been to Willows? Have you ever been to Willows? Don't bother. It's not worth it.
No.
I was stuck in Willows for a week.
I could hear you. I could hear you guys coming around the corner with that thing. I knew when you guys were there and would park. But
the baby got loud.
I didn't have it.
Oh no! Hey, don't. Hey, I wouldn't drive that car to. I wouldn't drive that car to Southern
I
California.
didn't have a stock exhaust on that truck.
Well, you see my car, right?
Yeah.
I wouldn't drive that to Southern California. I'd be
Yeah,
like,
that was
"Sorry, sweetie, Dad, you gotta wait until I get a rental car. I'll be
It was
there."
a 1988 with a 5-speed in it.
No, I saw it. I was
Yeah.
totally there. How's this one running?
This one is running pretty good.
You ever make it to Red Bluff and back?
Oh yeah, no problem.
Nice, really.
Yeah.
What kind of car?
It's a 1980 Toyota or a 1990 Toyota truck.
Okay.
It's only got 152,000 miles on it versus the
Now-
114,000. And this is an extended cab, so we can kick back and recline in the seat.
So did you guys, when you guys were in your truck,
that's sweet.
don't mind me picking my ear, sorry, because I'm not on the camera. When you guys were in your truck, did you sleep inside the cab or did you sleep in the back of the bed?
Well, in the 88,
Oh.
it was, you couldn't sleep in the cab because it was an extended cab. You couldn't recline the seat.
No, yeah, I
It was
saw
just a
that.
standard cab. So we slept in the back.
During the day. So what were you guys sleeping during the day and up there in the night?
When we were staying at the boat launch, yeah, we'd come there at 4 o'clock in the morning and crawling back and go to sleep for till 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And then get up.
Were you guys, at nighttime, does it freak you out with other, like, did you have any, like, did you think people were going to be fucking with you? And in my experience, nobody ever fucked with nothing.
Nobody ever messed with us.
So,
None of the other homeless or any of the people. We had cops pester us 3 or 4 times.
But they never beat up anybody,
Oh,
right?
no, I just mean,
Now,
kill us some.
but if would you think if something happened, like somebody did steal your shit or whatever, would that change? Like, we need to fucking get a place or whatever. Like, but since it's been so, where you don't have to deal with that. That's America, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy? Can you imagine? Okay, how about this? Nobody ever fucked with you, but we had lions. Would you still live like that? We had lions, and they were roaming around, and it was against the law. Trump's like, we need to protect lions. Lions need to... So...
The lions had better watch out for me. Thank you
Lions
very much.
are
Leave
more
me and mine
important than the
alone.
humans.
But they run in packs. If you could...
Yeah.
If that's how you roll, okay, I can't change you.
I can't change you there.
I'm not here to change you. I'm here to interview.
Don't you
But I'm
dare
just... How
kill
about that?
lion.
Okay. No, that's a serious question. If you had like a circumstance where your life was threatened, like say we live with, honestly, there was a big time coyote infestation, and those motherfuckers band together, and hey, they scare down south. They're the size of skinny coyote, like thin German shepherds.
The
My
coyote will
truck
eat
is
that
pretty
cat.
secure. I don't really feel that.
But when you walk to the bathroom, you gotta You got to
Well,
deal
if
with
I
the
had to
circle.
walk from where I was at the boat launch over to a third of a mile, yeah, I'd be concerned
Just a
about
Chevron,
it, but,
Chevron bathroom.
well, the Chevron, that wouldn't concern me so much.
I'm
Not
just,
really.
I'm play with. Just
Yeah,
go with me. Go with me.
Yeah, I mean, if I had to
Lions.
watch out for wild animals,
Lions.
Yeah, I'd be scared shitless. So
Would it make you be like, fuck it, we gotta get a place?
Well, yeah.
Right? It's like,
we gotta move out of town.
Don't bother the lion.
no, they got dinosaurs in Texas. It gets worse. But I'm just saying, like,
No, don't mess
is
with
it
the lion.
now
Leave the lion
when you?
alone.
But see, I look at it this way. This is what I tell people. It's like, he's retired, and I'm lazy, and he allows it. He's
don't
retired.
need to be
He
in the
doesn't have
lion's
to
area.
work. The government pays him not to because he's done his.
Oh no! I totally understand. Yeah.
And me, I'm lazy. I could go back to work, but I don't want to.
Beautiful.
In
She
truth-
don't like work much.
In truth,
Yeah.
I put in 10 years. I don't have any kids, nobody to depend on me, and nobody that I'm responsible for or anything else. So, if we're comfortable with making do with what we have, why should I have to spend my days working when I can, instead of spending them with him? Why can't I enjoy his retirement with him as long as he doesn't have a problem with it?
No,
He
totally.
basically supports me,
That's
with
cool.
the exception of what I get in the way of food stamps. So,
That's right.
but
What
it's
do you-
like,
But
I
right.
What do
could
you-
work if I really wanted to, but I don't want to.
But what do you think of those people that are? Because what it is basically you're saying is I don't want to be killing myself to fucking just live in a place, pay for a fucking car that's gonna break down, pay for insurance I'll probably never use,
And so many
pay for
people
health
do.
insurance I'll
Yeah.
never use, pay for fucking cell phones, pay for all my kids' shit because I gotta put them in private school or I don't want because they'll be coming home with corn rolls.
Well, I don't have kids. So
No, but I'm just saying, you see what I'm saying? And then-
Responsibility.
And then they fucking get a gun, and then they either fucking go to shoot themselves, and the wife walks in, and he shoots her instead, and then he's got to shoot himself, and before he does, he's like, "Fuck, I was just drunk. I was just fucking drunk. I was just fucking drunk, and that's the moral of that's the fucking moral. Don't fucking drink. Alcohol. If you're in a bad situation, first thing, okay, you guys know Ty, right? Okay, first off.
Yeah, I know. Tom.
Okay, how about this?
Yeah,
Do any of you
yeah,
drink?
yeah.
Is there any drinking going on? Like every
I
night?
had my first drink today. In 2 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
We
my
tried.
no, another friend of mine.
Did it have anything to do with this? Coming doing this?
No, we had to do with my kitten.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we should have filmed yesterday so we could exploit the
no,
death
actually,
of your
I'm glad
cat.
we did film yesterday.
Yeah.
Because, I wasn't in the place
No, she
mentally
was
for
shaking.
that.
She was shaking worse than the
She
kid.
caught. No, I won't make no jokes in honor because he's now up there
More than likely, he's no
licking
longer
Jesus's toes. He's licking Jesus's
Yeah.
toes
Good
now.
thing.
Likely,
That's a
yeah.
good thing.
God's like, I needed him up here more than you guys needed him.
Apparently,
Yeah, God needed him. He
Yeah.
needed him. Just
it's another subject. I
Jesus
can touch
was Jesus. They were right now gonna let the gates of hell open, but he needed the kitty to make him feel
on.
better.
I guess so.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm Christian. This is what I gotta believe.
Yeah,
I'm sorry if you don't like. If you're not Muslim, because now I gotta film my. I gotta
I'm
film my
I'm
exorcism.
just
I'm not
I'm
Christian.
more like a agnostic.
That's good.
Well, yeah, that's
I
not
believe,
bad.
but I'm not sure what I believe.
Now,
Yeah, what do
Um,
you believe?
Yeah, well, you know.
You don't want to work.
Yeah, I don't want to
Yeah,
work.
no, I agree
But I don't
with
want to
that.
take advantage of the system either.
so in the truck you
No,
guys
you-
have now,
absolutely,
in the truck you
absolutely.
guys have now, do you sleep in the back?
We do sleep in the back. We slept the first about week that we had it. We slept in the front because I didn't have my camper shell on it yet. The camper shell.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. Usually,
Smoke act.
Bill's
Another
Bill's
cigarette,
beard's
yeah.
probably.
Yeah, I did a cigarette. Yeah.
If you did it in Bill's beard, it would come out
no,
clean.
okay.
It'd be come out filter water.
He's trying to pretend like he's still asleep.
Hey, if
No,
you,
it's okay.
what do you think? Hey, if you got Bill's beard and you poured soda in it, it'd come out water on the
Hey,
on the
get a
thing.
Dr. J out of there. They're probably
Dr.
cold.
That's a good beard, though. I like his beard.
Um,
Who do I-
The camper shell that was on my 88 fit on the
You
90.
did put them
so.
in the freezer, right?
Oh yeah, Jesus Christ! Get the
Yeah, that would
sodas
be about
out.
good by now. But yeah, the
Could you get them,
the
Fred?
camper
Yeah,
cell
I'm
fit
gonna
on both trucks, so I was able to take it from one truck to the other.
Get up.
Because I still have access to my '88 Toyota.
Oh
but,
shit! Am
you know,
I
I
drunk?
don't-
What? I haven't been drinking, have I? No.
Like I said, I don't. Well, wait. Well, one thing I want to talk real quick for my
Yeah,
next
get my
question is
balance.
the first night, like you guys, the truck broke down, or
Yeah.
you guys had to sleep
No. Yeah.
outside,
Yeah.
and
Oh, shit.
so how'd that go down? Like the first night.
Well, okay, the
First off,
first night I was without my truck totally. We'd had my cousin had dropped us back off at Chevron. She'd come out where I left my truck. My truck was at my cousin's business out in American Canyon.
Yeah.
And
might explode.
she,
Yeah.
oh no, that'll be fine. And she brought us back to Chevron, and we're sitting there on the side of Chevron with a backpack each and a gear bag.
Hmm.
And that's what we had. A gear bag of clothes each, and a backpack for me and a backpack for him. And we're sitting there, and it's just starting to rain. Just starting to mist.
What?
Yeah.
To fucking make when it rains,
Yeah,
it
rained,
missed.
It poured. But
Yeah.
anyway, and this couple came by, and
Like you guys want to swing?
stopped.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
No.
You're like,
Stopped
well, we
and-
got to do, we got to build, we need to get a place.
But this couple came by and stopped, and the gentleman came out and gave us $10.
Oh, sweet.
And told him thank you very much, and have a
You
blessed
like,
day,
you got
and
an engine for a
went
truck?
About 5 minutes later, same couple comes back in a different car, and he said, no. Wife and I got back, and I said, no, I've got to do more than just give him this $10. I've got to give him a place to stay. Get him out of this rain. So we know the first night we were out on the street, we weren't out on the street. A good Samaritan came and took us off the street.
That's fucking crazy.
Or offered a place to stay for the night. Had some nice air mattresses. We got a shower. We had a room with a television that we could watch all we wanted to, and it was great. So we weren't actually out on the streets the very first night that we didn't have my truck.
By the way, if I may ask, the shower situation, how's that go?
Unless I want to bug my friends, the few that I have that actually have a shower all the time, once a month.
Once a month.
Once a month.
Wow, that's about as long as the people that wrote the Bible. Right? They probably went about 6 months though, huh?
Something like that.
Is that crazy? People listen to those people? They're like, dude, they figured it out. And they're over there like, and it translate, my balls, something's wrong with them.
I don't
But
like to.
Hey,
I don't like to try. I don't like to take advantage of
you
my
know, what's
friends'
this?
kindness.
What's this cheese all over it? Hey, that's okay. I'm circumcised.
That's okay.
I'm post Judeo. Well, with the money you guys have shared with me, it's probably about, I pay for him and me at the gym. You could probably get a gym membership at Planet Fitness for probably $30 to $20 for you guys, and you can shower more with it. Would you guys like? The thing is I would recommend taking a baggie with Lysol wipes and a white glove and wash it down, because you get shit all over your feet because they're sick pricks and they're jerking off.
I have flip flops for shower shoes.
No, but
American Canyon,
no, they don't gotta stay. But but no, I'm just saying, like, would that be? And you could work out too. That's what I did. I had a 24-hour fitness membership, and I would just shower and work out. And
I don't work out.
but just well, how about this? Is cleanliness happiness? Is it
cleanliness is next to godliness is the phrase.
So you don't need to be cleanliness at all, do you?
I only shower once a month. It doesn't mean I don't clean up.
Oh, okay, because I was picturing you smell like Fred after about 4 days, you can smell ass.
I have been known to take a bath in Chevron in their woman's room and use the toilet water. It's clean water once you clean the toilet up.
Has Bill ever Dutch ovened you? No, next question.
That's good. I didn't hear that question.
That's stubborn.
However, I don't make a mess when
You know Joe, right?
Yeah, I know Joe.
You ask him about this. One time, he left his wife and all this stuff.
I don't want to or not.
No. I wouldn't share that story. How he got $50 the hard way.
Oh no. Don't go there.
It happens.
I don't want to know.
He went across that boundary. No, I'm just kidding. That's where I would go. Well, we live here in Vallejo in the city. Can't do that. Oh, hey, what about over there? There's no. That's not a shower over there off American Canyon. That truck stop.
The rest area, no, there's no showers there.
You can't. Have you guys ever stayed there?
We've visited with friends, gone up there for a few hours, but I've never stayed overnight there or anything.
Oh, fuck, man.
I wouldn't.
I got high as fuck off these pills. I just forgot where I was going with my point. So the night that you guys, after you, we were talking about showers. That's right.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Oh shit! It's the people I owe money. Go. Just kidding. Showers once a month. So you're Hebrew.
No, actually, I'm a Baptist.
East Indian. So sometimes the people that the liquor store next to Chris is friend. No, I'm just kidding. I would go like a week, but I don't eat McDonald's on it, so I don't know if that comes out of your skin or what, but you wouldn't know. But my feet knew. How's your feet? I'm just kidding. You don't have to share that.
Good, because I'm not going there.
All I know is my feet.
I have problems with my knees and my feet right now. So.
No, I'm just saying I had weird shit growing over my feet. But I soaked them in apple cider vinegar, onions. Oh, God. I just passed a kidney stone.
Homeopathic stuff, huh?
I don't have health insurance.
Well, I don't either. The county fits my bill.
Yeah. I'm telling you, if I was a hot chick, get hooked up with a dude, get pregnant, marry, 10 years, I'll still be about 28, right? And then divorce that bastard and just start all over, go back to school. I mean, options. Man, I gotta go in the military.
If you were a hot chick.
Yeah.
Well,
I never was a hot chick, and I didn't even have it.
Or you could be a dude that's willing to go past that boundary.
I can't go there.
That's what I'm saying. Well, they do.
I can't even think that.
Life is better for them.
Apparently,
yeah.
So. How did I get by?
Oh, come on through, Shotty. Come on through, Shotty.
How did I get by?
He was standing up and.
No.
All right, let's wrap this up. So you guys are busy. I appreciate you two sharing your story.
It's too cold over here.
And I messed up and gave Bill one of these.
Kitties.
Yeah, it's
Oh shit, dude! We're giving.
Got another cat.
I got it on film. We're being visited by their cat. I gave Bill some of this.
Hey, Tigger.
Kathy wants to take you home.
Okay, but on that, the $10 a month at Planet Fitness.
I take advantage of something like that. I'd have something better to use $10 for.
Do you guys get bored? Like, is it like routine, or do you guys like just change it up? Like,
as long as I have something good to read, or my phone charged up to play, or we watch movies on YouTube.
Isn't that crazy? Yeah, you know what? You really can't.
I have a smartphone, but it's not.
Oh no! Totally. We are out here watching.
That's what we're watching.
But I just have I've got an Android. It's not that big, but it works as long as we don't get too far away from it.
This ain't much.
And I have Bluetooth speakers, so we can have decent volume because Bill's got some.
Isn't that crazy? Is that on? Hey.
But as long as I got something good to read, or we can keep.
When did you guys get that?
When did I get that?
Yeah. When did you get that? If you had it, because 2014. That's not that you. That's been out for a while.
This is the second cell phone I've gotten since we've been homeless.
No, so you've always had.
I've had a cell phone. Yeah.
So you guys have always had access.
I've always had
to entertainment, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that amazing how it just passes time?
Yeah, although I'd rather read. In truth, I've
and you guys
into a good book.
So, do you guys ever go for walks or anything, like around the pier or anything, or you guys always sit in your truck? Because that's always when I drive around, I see you guys.
sometimes at the boat launch, we,
Sometimes I see you guys asleep over
Walk
there
around.
under that tree,
yeah.
and then I'm gonna go to the truck and pick you guys up. And
I've had people do that. Shake the truck and wake us
Whoops,
up.
sorry.
Yeah, I've had
No, I know, but
Yeah, I left him.
I'm too old for that. The young me would have done that. So, okay, so the first night you guys had to make a nest and sleep out on the streets. I want to hear, like, now, because the whole time prior to that, you always had the truck, and then you're probably like, did you guys ever have, like, the thing, like, have you guys ever had, like, the fight? Like, were you guys like, this fucking sucks?
No.
Or you're like, this is cool?
We don't fight.
Okay,
Not
so there's never been any issues with, like, let's change this shit. Like, we're cool.
No.
Let's fucking just hang out and have, like, chill. So there was never, like, man, things could get, shit could get, like, never, like, you're, oh, how about this? You're kind of, like, arguing or whatever, but you're not. This is just scenario. And you're like, fuck. What else can happen? And you're like, whoa, this is even worse. You know? Right?
Yeah, we've never had that. We've
No.
never had that scenario.
No, so when this happened, it was lovingly just a transition over, like, babe, you know what? If fucking somebody jumps on us, just sleep with the knife up on your fucking under your blanket. You know, because they're gonna probably jump on you. I'd figure, right?
Literally, the first time we were actually out sleeping under the stars. It was
Just recently.
in the last 3 months, yeah. But the first night we actually had to sleep out under the stars.
Where was this exactly?
This was
Next to Melvin, curled up with Melvin first night. How you make it, Melvin? Hey, you gotta do is just hold on to me real tight.
Little body wanna be a kid.
well, he would come over and visit the alley. I had seen him occasionally. But we were over in the alley behind Bay's Inn, which is next door to McDonald's there, and we were literally that night on the ground.
Wait, where at McDonald's? In the parking lot?
You know, in the alley.
Behind it?
Behind Bay's Inn, the
Yeah,
motel
I know.
that's next door to McDonald's.
Okay, so you had to walk in there and
we had to
go
walk
up.
all around because they have it. It used to be.
Oh, you have
used
to
be
walk.
open.
Oh, okay, you have to go
walk
all the
all
way
the
to
way
where the
around.
street ends and goes around, and then
Yeah,
walk
walk
up that
back,
alley.
yeah.
And so in that alley right there,
Right
if you
there.
were to drive through that alley, a blanket covering two
we-
people,
we actually
if I
had-
went over there and went, hey, that would have been you guys.
Yeah. Uh-huh. We had.
Bill's like, oh, hey, guys, what are you doing now? You're lying.
Yeah, no
You said
door,
your
yeah,
back
that's
hurt.
for
You
sure.
said your back hurt. You're making those noises because of your back.
We had a couple different mattresses that we ended up with.
I'm sorry.
That stayed there.
my God.
They didn't come with us because we were down, minimum 2 backpacks. But we had a couple of
No,
mattresses.
you
that we
carried the backpack. Bill was tired.
Bill carried a backpack too.
Oh, come on now.
did.
You
I carried
carried
one
the
So,
backpack
okay.
a lot.
But we sleep
Well,
on a
you was
mattress
a tired
and just
girl.
have the mattress on top of the tarp. The tarp folded up, and the tarp would come lay over the top
Mattress, like a mattress
Oh.
mattress or air mattress?
of us. A mattress that was just out. Somebody had found somewhere.
And you drug it over there and you
Yeah.
covered it up? And so when that happens, how did you like switch over? Did you quickly like say this, like we gotta fucking adapt now, or was it first like you start punching shit, kick, like you killed the cat's mom and then took the cat over?
No, in true, every night that we would walk over to.
I'm
Where did
sorry,
you come up
I'm
with
fucking
this
high.
shit?
I don't know.
Oh god, I'm killing. I'm sorry.
Take another fucking pill, okay? That's what you
And it's
did.
not the cats, it's the possums.
Oh, whoa, fuck! Oh my god.
Possums out there at Chevron.
Oh,
No, okay, well, no, let's. You know what? Okay. So you guys were literally out, like.
somehow.
You guys, did you guys have, like, did you cover your faces at first?
Yeah, we had like a big 10 by 10 tarp, and we'd put.
Oh, you cover, and you guys.
We'd just bring the tarp up over.
And just cut, like, basically cut yourself
They-
off to whatever the fuck, like, whatever you're.
They take care of business.
So, did you guys stay awake a lot of that part? Like, what. Or were
Bill
you.
sometimes was restless and he didn't sleep well.
What about you?
Not so bad because I knew that he was there.
Did you guys have a gun? Any weapon?
no
Sharpened
weapon.
stick? Just your screams?
I sharpen sticks.
How loud? Did you guys test how loud you could scream and how quick?
No.
The second you felt the
Don't
fucking...
don't get in the way of Phil's knife. I'll guarantee you. Don't
Yeah,
do that.
it's sharp. It'll catch you.
Okay.
Shit, the skin will start
So-
bleeding before the knife gets there.
This knife cuts.
So,
Yeah.
did you guys have, when you guys went on the first night without any security of any enclosure of anything, and you're now at the exposure of the elements,
And
but then you're exposed to the element of humanity,
Yeah.
and then now the people that are on the streets, some of them are there because of something crazy happened, or some are just there because they fucking snorted their way through all of their friends and everything. So, yes. So now, but were you scared of the human element more? Were you scared more of the human element or the weather element?
the weather element, truthfully, because most of the human element,
Cold.
we've been
It's
out
been
there long
cold.
enough in the pickup that they all,
No.
if not knew us one-to-one, actually speaking with us, and knew about us.
So is there a
Knew
code?
of us. There was
Like comedians stick with comedians?
yeah, kind of. Then nobody really bothered us. Nobody really, our mattress was there until we had 3 different ones in the time that we were out without a truck. Because sooner or later, one of them would disappear, but somebody would find another one, and we appropriated
took
or
care
they
of
were given. We were given it. Were giving it to us. Or
Did you ever flip one over and a dead prostitute was on the other side?
I've never flipped one over and hadn't did anything underneath.
Okay, cool. So, you're sitting there and you're like, don't worry, honey, nothing's going to happen. We know everybody. And all of a sudden you start feeling like nobody has hands that small, but they're firm and strong. And what the fuck is it? And then it's a fucking raccoon checking out because he can smell Bill's
There's
farts.
raccoon over there too.
He can smell farts. Like he's like, God damn, McDonald's. That like, he's like, it smells like McDonald's. I can smell ketchup. I smell. Let's just check it out.
We didn't want
And you hear that noise, and you're like, Bill, stop, shut the. Or you're like, Kathy, quit fucking around. You're so silly. You're making light of all. I love you, babe. And you're like, what are you talking about? And you're like, oh, hey, not right here. It could be people watching. And then you realize it's a fucking pack of raccoons picking at your feet. How did you have that?
We have had people lift up our tarp and say, "Who is that?" Oh, it's you. Okay, good night.
Oh, really? What about cops? Any cops lift up your?
The whole time we were out sleeping in the alley under the stars, not once did the PD or sheriffs come back and roust us out of there.
Nice
Now,
people.
Apparently so. Now, we'd had other people that were back there that had been told if they were found there again, they were going to jail. And they'd been back there then, and we'd been back there too, but they'd never...
Probably because you cleaned up after yourself,
Yeah,
right?
we never...
Hey, what do you think
Bill
about
takes-
that? Have
oh,
you
yeah,
like?
Bill
What do you
takes
think
care
of like
of
people? Is
People
that
who
this?
leave things trashed, if you can't leave it better than what you found it,
Yeah.
don't do it.
Isn't that kill it for everybody else, right?
Yeah, it does.
Isn't that make you sick? Like now you know why they're in that situation, right? They're not. They're not there because you guys are just want to chill and you're not trying to fucking
like I said, if you can't leave it better than what you found it, forget it. Don't do it.
But doesn't that? But because you're in a different circumstance. Like I said, you are like, why am I gonna? The same amount of stress I could feel right now in the truck, and you're like, oh, you're probably feeling it because you're like, well, what about you? You're like every day barely making all your bills so you can live in this fucking this image that you're not. Because I know this, I'm part of this business. So I'm just saying, you guys, no matter if you had a big house, unless you're making millions or whatever, you could still be in debt to the fucking mob, right? You probably like, fuck. Should have included them,
You gotta owe
right?
everybody, otherwise
Right?
you got
Like
no fucking
how?
credit.
Because I'm just saying, would you rather trade? Would you, if the mob came to you and said, "Give me $1 million right now," you start putting money around the fucking circuit and everything, and then next thing you know, you're in debt to the mob. And like, do you need that stress, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so So there's an equal amount of stress no matter whatever. Like it's like everybody's surrounded in this stress cloud, unless you fucking own NBC, right?
No.
And unless Donald Trump answers to you.
Attitude.
No stress.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
The only ones who don't have stress aren't taking their meds.
Okay. Oh, but
I'm not taking no
You're
man.
not
I
taking your
can't-
meds, okay?
I keep having all my, no matter what, I can't ask no more questions until we get past the critter factor. I got to go back to the critter factor because that's something people don't take. They take for granted. Is okay. It's like when you're living in your car, you're like, fuck, we can make it. We can, whatever. Some people live in a van, dude, and go to college and pay all their shit off. I mean. Yeah, I mean, dude, all the shit you see on TV and all that stuff, bitches don't care about that, right? Oh, sorry. Hey, you know what used to bother me? I'm a hater. I go to San Francisco, and I'd be over there pointing at the people living in tents. Look at the motherfuckers. And all some hot chick comes out of them like, fuck. I'm over there. What's the point? What's the point, right? What's the point, right? And so that's why I'm doing this stuff, because I'm getting older and I'm trying to get young chicks, and they like interesting shit. Yeah, these older chicks are too experienced, right? Like in all ways. This one I dated, she said she put ecstasy in her butt, and I was like, Jesus Christ, and then she wants my stories? Like, what the fuck do I got to share? I never fucking... I'm over there. I just smoke pot the normal way. I was like, I rolled a joint one time and I put it to my lips and like I inhaled carbon and it hurt my lungs. That's about as like much as I go. And she's like, well, I was over here at the fucking club, butt naked, doing this and that because I loved him. I'm like, well, you're probably just gonna have to hold my hand in public. That's probably about as weird as it's gonna get. I might kiss you in front of the Denny's waitress. I don't know, but I'm pretty old school. You ever watched The Wonder Years? I'm Kevin Arnold. I'm not that fucking brave. Yeah, one chick was like, "Hey, you want to fucking bang me in front of my husband?" And I'm like, "Oh, he's asking." I'm like, Jesus, you can't even cheat on a woman anymore, right?
Talking too earlier.
No, Jesus Christ.
Call her back.
Fred, dude, this is a show. You can't say that shit. Keep that. Yeah, come on.
That's the one. You held up the show for a long time.
Stay with the show.
Yeah.
But, it's my job. But, so I'm just saying.
That was okay.
People are out there stressed. Some are out there.
I had to go get him.
Some guy is like, fuck. All my money goes to bills and shit. He's at the bar with his boys drinking, and he's just like, it's Friday, and his guys are like, oh, don't worry, Ted, I'll pay, man. You know you got bills. He's like, no, man, I'm gonna fucking pay it. I got a new credit card. Let me get everybody's drinks. He's all fucking, everybody's drinks on me. I'm gonna make some changes, all right? And he goes over there, right? Never knowing his old lady has the credit card on alert when he clicks it. And it's all $726 fucking dollars, really? And then he gets home all fucking calm and cool. Hey, how's it going, baby? Hey, kids. And then he goes over, showers, and she just waits. She lets him shower, right? And he's like, wow. Oh, man, everything's okay. I'm going to make it. And he comes out of the shower all shaved and cleaned up. And he's like, fuck, I'm probably going to get some sex tonight, right? And then, what is this, Charlie? You fucking motherfucker, this or that, right? And he's drunk, right? And she's like, you fucking loser. Never knowing he's like over there already contemplating blowing his head off. Right? Where's the better or worse shit, right? Is it don't work? Does she not know that treaty, like a constitution? We've been working. It at least lasted 300 years. She couldn't even last 2 years, right? And then guess what? She married him like that. She knew it.
Where did she come up with this?
She fucking met him at a goddamn Hooters. She was a waitress serving him fucking beer, and he was the most obnoxious. And then she wants to change him, right? Okay, that's going. Okay, so that's going on somewhere else, right?
Yeah.
Would you trade, right? Would you rather have a house and go trade all that, right? You got like, it's like swap lives, right? And you're like, well, it's cool to walk. Like,
Donald Trump?
he's probably sitting there with a gun to Barron's head. You're gonna fucking sell more of this.
I wouldn't want to trade with Trump.
Well,
Because
okay.
I'm not into politics.
How about this?
See, but politics.
Hey, what happens if the FBI or CIA come to you right now and they're like, check it out. There's this new designer drug out there. Just get these people around here hooked on it. Don't worry, the cops won't even bug you. Be like, here's your first 100,000. I watch. So here's your first 100,000. You guys get, and then you start doing it right, and then would you? I'm just saying,
no, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't try to get somebody else hooked on a drug. What I do with my body and what I put into it is my choice. I wouldn't put that choice. I wouldn't try to force that on someone else.
So you'd rather, instead of like, you guys would. Okay, how about this? For myself, I was like, as a guy like me, I could either sell my ass or rob people. So I guess I gotta rob people, right? And so that's what I'm just saying.
If I tried to sell my ass, I probably would in that circumstance because I wouldn't want to rob people. But
okay, how do you? Here's a question. This is off topic, and it's kind of weird to me because. Hear me out before you call me an idiot.
okay.
All right. Now these mass shooters, right? You know these kids, they go around shooting all these schools up, right? Have you seen all the pictures of them, right? All of them have a commonality to me. To me, this is my opinion. They look like lonely ass motherfuckers. Never had no friends, no girlfriends like this. Okay, wait. Now I'm gonna go. Now it's the fucking movie's gonna change. I think they should legalize medical prostitution because now you could prescribe that to that kid that's just like, I don't have no friends. Nobody cares about me. Ah! And then they're like, okay, and the doctor, you take them to the doctor. Better than fucking Prozac, right?
Yeah.
Fucking, right? So check, let me finish. Give me one. Give me about 30 more seconds. 30 more seconds and then you can give me your opinion. Oh, hold on. So, what happens is they bring one of these little fucking white, little Caucasian psychos, because I don't want, you gotta call these Caucasian psychos, because they bring them to them, and they go, or let's just say little fucking lonely bitches, because it's hard. I had a girlfriend, now I don't, I'm a lonely bitch, and it hurts. It hurts. I wish they had a business just where they give women's hugs. They don't have to go. Just hug me and just, man, everything's gonna be all right. All right, so
Gotta have the woman.
okay.
Poor Bill, he's living with a menopausal woman.
How about this? I'll throw you an olive branch. A man's body can only produce certain hormones with a woman's touch that will counter our age and mood and all that, and it could only be produced with a woman's fucking touch. That's nuts, right?
You mean I'm aging him?
No. Countering it.
Yeah, well, he's not getting it, so.
Well, he looks young and all. Look, he's still got little muscles and all that, and 72, and so so I'm just saying is like companionship.
Yeah.
You guys have companionship.
Oh yeah.
Better with you.
So
live in each other's back pockets.
So can you imagine now? But now it'd be different if you were like. So just let's say you're straight, both are straight, but your companion was like another woman, or like you can't like yourself as a woman, you can't have these same feelings for another woman. It can only be with another man. So you see what I'm saying? You can't just hang out with chicks and feel good about yourself. But when you hang out with the man, it's vice versa I'm assuming for a woman. For a guy, it's super important. So I think in our society, a lot of violence and all that comes because the women aren't sharing their poontang. I'm just kidding. I'm playing. I'm just saying, though. I'm just saying, everybody's got to make money. It's corporate America, okay? We're going to make money. Yeah, Safeway, Mr. Safeway's got to make sure he makes $1 million while he cuts our food in half and puts shit inside of it. And he just, like, sells it like crack. And so anyways,
Politics.
the fuck were we talking?
You wanted my opinion on medical.
Oh, medical prostitution! Son of a bitch! Almost
Hey,
thinking.
legal in Nevada, what the hell?
No. But do you follow me on that though? Like these
Yeah.
a lot of lonely. Do you see lonely ass men as public enemy number one? And I counter that with, you're like, what's your solution? Medical prostitution, because when you put a guy with a woman, he's the first one. You give him 2 weeks of 2 weeks of prescription and a different one, and one of them was gonna bring out like he's gonna be like at first all oh my god, and then like as he gets used to it, he's gonna be like yeah woo, and he's not even gonna think about shooting nobody. He ain't gonna think about a gun but his dick. And then he goes on. He's like, man, you know what? I fucking love chess. I like darts. Guess what? There's dart clubs, right? Instead of like hearing these bastards, I think about killing fucking pigeons. I fucking beheaded a rat. And then, hey, can you imagine that? They send him to a psychologist. And he's like, I fucking beheaded a rat. I fucking raped a cow. And they're like, just take these pills. They'll solve all that. You'll be wanting to have sex with humans in no time, right? Right? Is there a fucking? I'm just saying now. Hey, crime would go down instantly if it was legalized. That's my next interviews. Eventually, is I gotta muster. Those ones are much expensive interviews. I'm hoping she'll take the same as you guys. But
$20 a pop.
yeah, hey, it makes me feel. I appreciate you guys doing this. So let's try to wrap. Let's try to wrap this up.
Perfect timing.
No.
All right, well, let's wrap this up so you guys could. But like I said, I appreciate it. So we never. I'm sorry, I'm never gonna let it go. What was your first initial reaction when you felt the critter walking on top of you?
I never had one walk on top of me.
You guys never had no critters. Is it pretty clean back there? Like, do they keep the alley pretty clean, like trash wise, food and?
There was some. It wasn't pristine, but
Could you hear people?
It wasn't a garbage dump either.
Could you hear people walking by all the time?
Yeah, there was people who'd just be right across the alley. I mean, we're on one side by the retaining wall, and there's others that are directly across.
No, but like, could you hear
against the
footsteps?
building.
Right?
Oh yeah.
And you're able to
They were
sleep?
partying and whatnot,
So
and
you
talking
can
and
stretch
everything.
out.
And they would try to keep the noise level down, but I mean, it was just
Now-
like from here to the street, this side of the street, away from us. That's as far as they were.
When you guys watch YouTube, do you ever see like other people in your circumstances in other worlds, and you're like, "Fuck!" Like,
Just
is
on
it?
Facebook? I read I follow the homeless. There's a couple of homeless pages.
But and now, isn't that kind of though in America? Isn't it kind of nice they offer you safety though? Whatever level you are, they've done a pretty good job to kind of keep things safe. As long as you're not going to bars and shit like that. Would you guys say like if you had like a real drinking problem, would you be more involved with like hanging out with like Melvin's crew and you guys would be over there?
I don't. We've always been to ourselves. We don't hang out with anybody. We keep to ourselves for the most part.
But do you think would that get you? Does that get people in trouble when they band together?
I don't know, because there's always an asshole in every crowd. I mean, there's somebody who's going to start problems or cause problems for the rest of them.
So you guys,
There's one reason why we keep to ourselves, because we don't need problems. We don't want to cause problems. We don't want to be problems. I don't want problems to come to me.
is Vallejo is it pretty safe in that area? I mean, like when it comes to that, like just as
In that area, I mean,
everybody keeps to themselves, huh?
yeah.
Everybody probably has a respect for we're all going through it.
To a certain extent, there's a bunch of the youngsters that they all hang out together.
Oh.
There's a.
What's that little one that's whacked out? The little black guy that takes his shirt off and is.
I have no idea.
Have you guys had any
Yeah,
experience?
when we were parking at the parking right across there before they cut the trees down this last week. He was out there making his noises and beating on things and whatever the hell. 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning.
Don't you sometimes? Do you guys believe in any agnostic too, Bill? Or do you believe in something else? Well, how about this? I got something when you're sitting there and you could be, maybe I want to help you with something else you could be grateful for in case you're in your van and you guys like, it could get worse. You could be like one of these people that like being shit on or peed, right? Can you imagine that? And then you gotta live through life like that,
Yeah.
and all you want is someone to shit or pee on you. And then now I'm just saying, thank God that I'm not one of those people, dude. That's horrible life. because I've accidentally seen some disgusting stuff on here, right?
Mm-hmm.
You ever heard of 2 girls in 1 cup?
No.
Never. Okay, well, I'll never
Oh,
show it to you,
shit,
but
yeah.
what it is about is in Brazil, there's no rules. Hey, you're game. You can do whatever you want, you know? Here in America, we got rules, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so these two chicks, they first starts off kind of like, whoa, all right, and then next thing you know, one of them goes in a cup, but not number one, not number one. What comes? Unfortunately, one was not the loneliest number. It was the next number, and in a cup, and so Fred has seen it and Greg, and so at first you're like, oh God, it can't get any worse, and then they turn around and start eating it, and you're like, oh God, it can't get any worse, and then they start throwing up on each other, and you're
No,
like,
I didn't get that
Jesus
far on the
fucking
video. I
Christ,
didn't get that
right?
far. I
And
didn't
we're
get
laughing
that
at it,
far.
and you're
He
thinking it's
probably watched
gross.
the whole thing. I bet he probably watched the whole thing.
Oh no,
Yeah, he did.
I was no. Just think this
He
though.
watched
No,
it, he watched it.
the first part where butt was that was cool. But I looked up on it. It was they cleaned her out and they used peanut butter and Rocky Road and whatever and when but whatever. And then she went home to her boyfriend and he had like, oh honey, I see you worked a
Can't
double
get past
you worked a
it.
double shift at the fucking iPad factory.
Oh.
Right?
You don't wanna
And
watch
basically,
it.
there's
You
some
really don't
situation
wanna
that's
watch
worse
it.
than what you got.
You know, when people show me sick stuff, before I do my sick stuff, my empathy is touched. Like, wow, before I whack off to this, I'm whacking off to someone's daughter or their fucking sister or friend. The poor bitch, she didn't want to do this.
I'm sorry.
She didn't want to do this, and then I'm like, all right. Then I tap into my scumbag. I'm like, yeah, you filthy, dumb, dirty bitch. Go ahead. Or whatever. It's no different than watching two roosters fight. I'm like, yeah, woo,
The guy I
woo.
was with, when I moved out of LA and went to Danville, the guy I was with there, he always had, he was famous for saying this, so that's why he makes vanilla and chocolate. Choices.
Oh,
Variety.
I thought
What's
you were.
one man's junk is another man's treasure, you know?
Oh no, don't.
So, you know, to each their own.
No, you know what? As long as you don't vote. As long as people don't vote on
Don't
shit,
vote,
I don't give a
don't
fuck.
vote.
Hey, you want
How the
to?
hell would you know
If
what
you
to
want to
vote for?
believe that fucking Jesus is gonna come down, who's fucking Hebrew and he'd be on terrorist list number 1, ain't no white guy. You serious? God the first racist, right? He just sent a white guy, blue eyes, with long fucking straight hair. Really?
hair, blue
Yeah,
eyes.
dump him off in a fucking dirty brown neighborhood with fucking dudes' hair look like.
It's still a choice. You choose to believe what you choose to believe.
No, I know, but people believe in that and they vote.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they're voting. They're like, hey, you know what?
I
Those are
can't
the
believe-
people that are voting to raise rent, and you can't hang out
I
here.
can't believe this is
Yeah.
being promoted at Mama's house.
So,
Can you see it now?
so,
Yeah.
okay, so no critters, huh?
No critters.
That fucking sucks. I was hoping I was
walked
gonna
them
hear,
every night.
Bill, get back, baby. And there's like, cause here's my thing is,
7
Huh?
raccoons run
Well,
across
yeah,
the
but
road the
but
other
they
day.
they never walked across us.
have you? Okay, how about this? How close did you get to
7
raccoons?
Not far
At
away.
least 7.
You saw them?
Right, they go right.
How
right
much
in the
you-
trap. We saw one last night.
How much do you think they weigh? About
Huh?
50 pounds?
Oh no, these are small. No bigger than a cat.
The big ones. Have you
Oh,
seen
they're
the big
pretty
ones?
good size
The
ones.
ones that are like hunched over, like.
We haven't seen any of those around Chevron.
Oh man,
No,
there's some
that's the
in Pittsburgh. They got
raccoon.
big ones.
Oh, I've seen big raccoons. Oh
Unless
my
you
god,
got
I've seen some
food, they're
raccoons.
okay
that
as
were-
long as you got
Oh,
food.
you were thinking I was thinking? I was thinking possums.
Yeah.
I meant raccoons. Have you
Okay.
seen big?
There was some raccoons around a year and a half ago at Chevron, but I haven't seen.
You haven't seen any now.
No.
How many raccoons do you think it would take to take a big guy, like just a normal person down? I'd say 3 raccoons would tear someone up.
One.
One?
You see the problem? I don't care.
Okay.
One could take.
So if
Claws
packs of
and-
okay,
Yeah.
if packs of raccoons were attacking you guys, would you have been like, okay, we need to do something?
Yeah, with raccoons, yeah. I'd have gone there.
Isn't that amazing?
You gotta go to the raccoon police.
Yeah. Can you imagine they were like, okay,
So we're not gonna have lions.
Where the
and
fuck we gonna
But
find
raccoons
some
we got,
raccoon
but
police?
we have coyotes.
How
here,
the
we know that.
hell?
so possums,
Come on,
no
man.
possums either.
Yeah.
Okay,
I ain't a
so
part of this show,
well, that's
though.
cool because you know what? That's just a show because On TV they make out there was everything's so goddamn violent, and it's really not unless you're in bars or you're
What the hell is
drinking
he
booze.
talking
That's what I got me in trouble all the time. So now you guys got your truck now.
See what I mean?
And is there any plans ever to like try to get like a motorhome, or
I would love to have a small RV.
Do you
like
got-
the one that Joe had?
Yeah.
You were staying in
Well,
it for a
that'd
while.
be
I would
perfect,
love to have
yeah.
one of those size RVs that like maybe a 6-cylinder engine in it versus my 4-cylinder. But that way we could actually stop being in each other's back pockets.
This show will get you one.
I
Who
could
knows?
drive and he could be in the back doing whatever,
Who
you
knows?
know.
no, that's what I'm saying.
It
It
would be
has to.
perfect.
I
I wouldn't dream about living in a house again.
Help us.
Would you
If I had an
guys-
RV.
Help us with
I
the
know when
project.
first off when I talk finances, I can't. I could give you advice about everything else but finances. So the second I get money, I buy things like this and share it with Bill. And
Oh, you
so I
want
don't.
no more.
I don't
think
say-
it needs anymore.
So I'm just
You
saying.
could have another.
Are you
one,
guys
though.
able to
I
like?
don't want no more.
Have you guys ever like? Do you guys like? Are you guys those like kind of homeless people that got like $1 million buried in the back somewhere?
No.
You guys just
No
get it.
savings.
And,
We live check to check.
Keep-
And we don't always manage that.
but do you guys like eat organic foods or some
Wait a
shit, or
minute, wait a
why? What's
minute.
like?
No,
I
no.
buy once a month when I
He
get
ain't-
my food stamps.
Oh, so you got-
for the most part.
He ain't
I-
gonna
the
tell you where it's
stuff I
at.
put
No,
in
no.
the back of my
No,
truck.
he's got it stashed. No, Bill's the one that
We have
knows
to take
where
stuff
it's
out of the
at.
back and put it in the front when we go to bed at night. And if it can't fit
Yeah.
into the cab, it can't come along because.
Yeah, but you don't know.
But
Do you,
I shop.
do you guys hold on to stuff? Like, do you like find yourself like you have all of a sudden you have a jar and you're like next thing you have 6 jars, or are you able to let loose on things?
I can let loose some things.
So you guys float easy.
Yeah.
Trouble
Unless I
life.
have another box on top of my camper shell that has other stuff in it.
You know-
It's like I have a certain comfort level of possessions that I have to have with me.
She makes.
But if you
breakfast
like, have you
every
ever ran
morning.
like where you guys like say we'll put $200 a month away or whatever, and
Can't do
then
it.
like in.
No, there's no.
Doesn't work.
there's
Do you
no
guys have
rule.
bills
Well, it's not.
besides the phone, or is
We've got the phone, car insurance, gas.
isn't that crazy?
Yeah, but
You can't. You got it. You can't even live. You got to have insurance
It's
and registration.
virtually impossible to put money away with just day-to-day living. I have to buy ice every single day.
Oh, to keep your shit cold.
Yeah.
What about just wow?
That's a job. Wow,
Yeah, I have to buy ice every single day, and we have standards. You know, it's like
'Cause I did
you
it on a
just
boat,
want-
I know.
Mayonnaise has to be best foods. I have certain.
No,
things
that's-
that I have to buy, or that if I'm going to eat this product, it's going to be this brand.
Oh, so you guys stock up your food then?
Yeah, I do. I'll shop when I get my food stamps. It's my
Do you
heavy shopping. I
Do you eat
shop for that.
McDonald's a lot?
No.
Fast food?
No.
So you guys-
I wish I don't wish I could eat McDonald's a lot, but I wish I could eat out more. But I can't. I've got a little 1-burner stove that uses canned butane, and
Oh, in the back of your thing?
yeah,
So are you guys all huddled back there?
No,
She makes breakfast every morning.
Oh, okay.
cereal. That's all. I mean,
Oh, so you guys
Yeah,
like
I mean,
you
you
guys
always
pull
got
over and then
something
pull it
in
out
there.
and just start cooking right there, pitch up some chairs or anything like that?
No. Man, everything. As soon as I use it, I'm done. It gets put back.
No,
I don't camp.
but I'm just saying that first you guys dropped the bed and then start cooking real quick
No.
and then
I cook more in the front.
oh, in the front you could
I don't cook on the truck. I like down at Chevron when we park down there, down below.
in the bed, right? You cook in the bed?
No, I don't cook
Oh.
inside the truck.
Oh, where do you cook it at though? Like where do you put? You have a little burner, you said,
Yeah, I
right?
have a little burner, and I take and put it on the concrete, and
Oh, okay,
I don't
okay,
cook on the truck.
okay. Well, that's cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
I mean,
Do you
I'll
guys-
make
do you
our
guys eat on-
sandwiches, lunches. For lunch, we always have sandwiches or something like that, and I'll sit on the tailgate and make lunch like that, or get our breakfast together. But I don't cook anything on the truck.
It's pretty comfortable, right? Yeah, so you guys could like pull up over on the water and make some scrambled eggs. You guys eat? What do you eat? What do you like?
They're not missing.
Do you make scrambled eggs or anything?
No, I don't have room to carry eggs.
When you cook, what do you?
I heat up water for a cup of noodles and heat up a can of chili.
And then it's a lot of like lunch meat.
Yeah.
Just to like, do you guys eat? Like I eat a lot sometimes. No, I don't have to now, but I've been noticing I don't need to eat as much. But so like, do you guys
We
eat a
try
couple
to
of
eat 2
times?
meals a day.
Like
We'll eat
just
breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We'll eat 2
Alright.
meals a day.
Kathy takes care of him,
I try.
So-
I like cereal in the morning.
Well, I
for
know you
breakfast
do.
and
You don't try.
A sandwich
you
of
do.
some sort. He likes tuna. We have tuna fish and.
Yeah, you don't try. You do.
Well, you know, that pretty much wraps up this now. We'll just bullshit or whatever, and wherever it goes
Bullshit.
now. But no, that's really nice. You guys shared, you know, wherever
Hey.
this goes. But it's a look at other people, way people live, you know.
Yeah.
And-
Perspective always hurts.
And it's
Doesn't
nice
it hurt?
you shared that, like, this is content. Like, it's in a way, like, what I understand is, like, it's stress. No matter, everybody shares a stress. That
Yeah, there should
same
be a stress
feeling.
level whatever your living circumstance.
So
There's
this
still
is
gonna be
like,
stress
fuck
in your
it.
life.
This is a lot easier. But, and one thing is, you guys sleep in the back of the bed from 4 o'clock till like 9, 10, 11 until
Well,
it gets
now-
hot.
Now it's more like from midnight to 8 or 9 o'clock.
Isn't it night? Would you rather it be hot or cold?
Cold. You can always put more on. You can only take off so much.
Yeah, isn't that nice?
Yeah.
Isn't it? So did this year provide good weather for you guys?
Have quilts.
It's not too bad. I
And-
mean, I have plenty of blankets. So I mean, it's been known to get damn cold. I mean,
Oh yeah,
Around here.
well, it's cold.
it gets
yeah.
real cold, and we'll sleep under all the blankets that we'll have that we have with us, and still be somewhat colder. But it heats up in the back of the camper. It
Your
gets
body
warm
heat
back in
keeps
there.
The-
each
Body
other
heat.
warm too.
The 3
yeah.
months
Yeah.
that you guys were without a
We got
truck.
lucky that it was in the dry period. I was not looking forward to the winter. A friend gave us a tent that we were looking at using this winter if we hadn't come up with a vehicle, and I was
Oh, nice.
we were going to be sleeping literally on the ground, the tent, and then us, because we couldn't guarantee the mattress could be around or dry. And then I'm not going to buy a blow up. So it was going to be a tent and us sleeping on maybe camp pads, and that would be it. So I'm glad we didn't have to do that. I'm glad we got the truck.
The truck runs good, huh?
Yeah,
That's
got to get it
good.
smog, but
They got to do something with the engine.
we got to get it smog still.
Oh,
fully
the
registered.
fully-
I've got till October to. I've got a temporary on it right now.
see, you guys will always stick in Vallejo. Do you ever feel like going like
Home.
check it out, like Berkeley and
Nah. Gas money.
oh yeah.
Everything's money.
The officer gave me $20 this morning to take my cat up to Fairfield because I didn't have any money.
The one that was over at the Humane Society
Yeah.
office. I seen you guys over there.
Yeah.
I was trying to wave. I was at the side of the street, but you guys already passed by.
I was kind of upset. So.
Need to go up at Safeway and see the guard that's up there. He's an Indian. He just stands still like a.
What do you think about? Does McDonald's attract some characters or what?
You mean as in their clientele, or
Yeah, when like it's like late night and you're there sitting there, and
I've
all the
seen
people in
all
the
kinds over there.
drive-through and they're with their all
Oh,
kinds
they're
of
closed at
music
night.
and they're hooting and they're hollering and they're
Oh.
shucking and they're driving.
Yeah.
Is that?
Sometimes we'll sit out there.
It's
and
just
people
a drive-through.
Pull around the table here. And pull right out and then give it away.
Give us food or money while
Really?
we're waiting in the McDonald's line. Yeah.
No
We
shit.
had that happen to us numerous times. We weren't.
You're just sitting in your truck?
Well, no. When we were without the truck, we were just out there.
You guys
sitting
are
there
just-
reading or whatnot, just spending a couple hours that we would spend out there in
Wow.
the evening. And people out of nowhere, because I don't believe in panhandling. We don't beg. We don't ask people. Actually,
You just
ask
were just
anybody for
chilling
anything.
out there.
Just sitting there chilling out, and people would come up to us and hand us money or food.
So actually, people. Not only is it not violent, but people are actually quite generous.
That wasn't violent.
Okay,
We've just never really experienced it ourselves. I'm not saying that there
because
there
you
is
didn't
some out there.
put yourself there, right?
Correct. We just
So that's
Then
where I
it's always
say,
these places. Now I'll move away from a bunch of. If there's a whole bunch of people around where we're parked, and they're being loud and obnoxious
Yeah,
or
you can
whatnot,
move
we
yourself.
move.
have
We
you
go somewhere
ever
else.
have you ever met an innocent victim? That someone that was
Describe innocent victims.
like you guys, just mind your own business, and then someone just walked up and just started beating the shit out of them, like for no reason. Like they make
They
it on
wouldn't do
TV. Well, on TV they make it like someone
On
just
TV.
okay.
Yeah.
So that's my thing so as long as you're not doing anything that's going to jeopardize you, it's not very. It's, unless you're putting
I
your
do those things though.
huh
I do those things.
that go to the bar and all that stuff.
Do things that jeopardize.
You do or you don't. Well, you know, if you guys, but I'm okay. So whatever we all do in general is as long like if you run the risk on everything, like jumping out of an airplane is a high risk.
Yeah.
As long as you don't jump out of an airplane, you're not gonna fucking die. Like you know, like so. I'm just saying is generally as long as you don't risk things, you
What
should be
happened with
okay.
jeopardize?
Mind your own business. Be courteous to everybody. No matter wherever you are in life,
Yeah.
just if you practice these things, you'll be okay. You'll be safe. And then if you like don't blow your money on well, one thing too is though is you guys though you get money. What happens if you didn't get any money? What would that be like? Would that
I can't envision
that so
No.
so but the people that are going through that that have no money coming in a month, do you guys like when you look at those people, are you like, wow, fuck, how do they make it? Like
Well, I don't
Or
know
don't
how
even-
they make it because I don't know who gets money and who doesn't because we keep so much to ourselves. I don't.
or just in general, like just passing
No,
by
they're
while you're
involved in
driving.
I know people. They go out and they can a lot. You know, they get recyclables. And that's how they get their money. Or I don't know. No, I don't
That's-
know how somebody manages it out there without money because I've never been there, and I don't want to go there. I don't want to.
You guys never had to collect cans or nothing like that, right? So you
we
got
do save our aluminum cans when we have it,
yeah.
but never had to use it to live on. It's come in handy toward the end.
So would you guys consider yourself then fortunate then?
Less unfortunate than others.
So, well, like I said, you could be someone with $1 million, but it could be your life could be at stake for something,
Yeah.
right? So that's what I'm saying. It's like material goods is it's your success and your happiness, your stress levels, and when would you say your stress level, what you guys go through, are at the same of some banker guy that's about to approve, or some senator that's about to approve some company dumping nuclear waste in the water, and he's gonna go to jail and all that.
It's all
But he's-
relative, though. It's all relative. Like there's going to be stress no matter what.
Would you think that guy's more stressed out than you guys?
Probably, but
He says I'm stressed out.
yeah.
Okay. How about
He's
that?
not stressed out.
Not stressed.
Oh
No,
no,
Kathy
or
Kathy gets stressed out,
Really?
but Kathy doesn't. I internalize it. I keep it to myself.
so in the
Wow.
percentages, people are like you were saying, where they're waiting in line, where people are giving you guys money, even though you're not asking, but you're like thinking like, fuck, people are actually pretty considerate.
Rule
Or not.
number one, makes them feel good to give it to you. Take it.
Oh no.
Yeah.
But so
That's it exactly.
oh no, not you guys, but your experience though is like people are pretty generous. Like out of the blue, people just see you walk
Yeah,
up.
I've been surprised every time that somebody's given us money. I've been surprised.
Like, but before that, were you kind of like fucking everybody's assholes? Fuck them, or
No.
you
No.
neither? And okay, so like, but
And I've
then
had them from all walks of life: white, black, brown.
It's like $10, $20. What's the difference,
Yeah.
to them at the time?
Give us both food
You
and money.
know, make somebody else's day.
Somebody
Yeah, you
being
betcha.
compassionate is goes across the color boundaries.
Yeah, I think it's.
but you guys are
I think
always
it's large
there.
in
Were you
this
guys always
country.
there routinely though? Like, were these people able to like every night see you and then like seeing you like
They make big bucks.
2 nights
though,
prior
too.
and like you know what, like They never bother any. Like I don't know what they're thinking in their head,
I
but
don't know what their thought.
but were you
process
there
are.
like a night, 2 nights before? Like they're
We're
reading
there every night.
Just read.
So
okay, so most likely these people that always
they
go
could
to
have-
make,
There's a possibility that they could
And
have seen us
they-
there before. Yeah.
and they're like, yeah, and because you never bother and all that stuff, and the art of silence, right?
Yeah.
And so, but what do you think of like people that stand on the corner and they put like a boot on them that shows like they're injured and they're walking around saying they're a veteran, and but then they go
With their
home,
homeless signs or
but they
whatever.
live in a home.
I-
Have you met any of those people?
No.
No.
Nobody that's
Really?
pretending to be homeless or nothing. So
I see them all over. Whatever their circumstances are, those that stand out with the signs or whatnot. I don't know what their circumstances are. I'm sure there are some that are and some that aren't. But I don't know any of them.
you think that's
Never
the
met any of them.
you think that's the worst thing you could do is start meeting a bunch of them and letting them know your circumstances and hanging around you. And next thing they start stealing from you, and
Well,
Yeah.
has that been why you never bugged you?
Put yourself in that situation first.
By letting them come around though, right?
yeah. Well, I wouldn't put myself in the situation to go meet them.
Yeah, you don't want him
because I don't wanna
around.
have-
No.
But do you see that for others, like Melvin, for instance, because he knows everybody, right?
Yeah, Melvin knows everybody.
Does I don't know, does he ever put himself in circumstances because he knows everybody, or is it
I don't know.
Couldn't answer that question.
no? Or how about
No,
anybody?
he has to answer.
Have you know? Yeah, that's what I'm just saying. If you're a social bug, like whenever in that situation, is it benefit you or bad for you? You know, is
Depends on the circumstances. So, yeah.
okay.
Each individual thing. And one of the guys is out there homeless, rides around on a bicycle, and I see him other places where other friends' house. He comes around there too.
I don't see the homeless up there as bad. I see them as good.
There's good and bad in every group.
But I'm
Any-
just saying.
in
I'm just saying.
any demographic
I'm just
whatsoever.
saying as I see
Yeah.
it. As I see it, I see them as good mostly.
Yeah.
Like Andrew,
On- as a
young
general
Andrew,
rule-
good kid, you know.
As a general rule, I haven't had a problem with any homeless person.
Me either.
No,
The
for the
girl,
most part, I don't.
she had me blocked in. I couldn't get out of the ice machine.
When I stayed in that thing, I didn't experience nothing except some guy was trying to get some chick, and she was like, "You know I'm expensive. You know you gotta take care of me." He's like, "I'll
this
do whatever,
young-
baby." And I was like, "Jesus Christ, that's pathetic."
This young girl was.
And
in
I was on the other
dumpster
side, like I was at first like, "Man, he's gonna get something." Then I was like, "What a loser."
This young girl, young pretty girl was in the dumpster area. I tell her, go ahead, have a good day, I'll put the lock away. Well, she never put the lock away. And the other girl, the one that pushes the buggy, she comes in. She's the one that blocked the area that time. She comes in and she says, there's a girl in the dumpster area. I said, what are you telling me for?
You work there, that's why.
And I said, yeah, but I'm wondering, what are you telling me for?
Yeah.
I'm going, what are you telling me for? Because she's jealous.
Did
She beat
Fred
her to the spot.
Did Fred tell you his
Yeah,
first
yeah.
night working in the
Oh, I
Chevron?
found it, yeah.
Somebody left a turd for him in the urinal.
Beautiful.
Right? You know what I mean? You know,
I plunged it down that urinal. Yeah.
real quick,
Okay, real quick.
would you think this world would be better? Do you think you could think the world would be correct itself if they wouldn't have for-profit corporations running the resources like
Who's going to run it then?
Religion.
the government? The thing is the money that the
The
thing.
government would have all the power, man.
Well, the money would go back into. You wouldn't have to pay the for-profit part. You wouldn't have to pay for advertising, because PG&E advertises, right? Why?
Yeah.
What do you think of? What
else can there be but
What do you think of like all of that nut race where you're forced to have insurance, right? But do you need an athlete to advertise it to you?
Says you
No,
are.
yeah.
So why is it?
I
Yeah.
think most of the commercials on television are stupid.
No, but it's advertising, right?
It's advertising, but I think most of the commercials on television are
Okay.
stupid. Their premises, I mean,
Alright.
There's better ways.
They're
In my
ridiculous.
opinion,
They're
to advertise
insult
something.
to
They
your
go
intelligence.
in that inane category again. Most advertising is inane.
Now, I'll ask you guys' views on this. Again, for the, you're forced to have car insurance, right?
I don't
Do,
drive.
do,
Yeah, he doesn't drive. Hasn't driven.
or I'm just saying, you're by
Yeah,
law.
By law.
Do you feel they should be able to, the insurance companies should be able to profit off of it? Or do you think they should be able to use that money to then advertise and then pay athletes? I mean, look at all that how much is insurance really, right?
Yeah, I think things are a little over the top in all aspects of that. On the for-profit stuff.
So he wants to
The
be a
advertising or whatever,
politician.
you know.
And,
I would never be a politician.
No, he don't want to be a politician. He just
Well-
wants to run in a position.
I don't know. I'm tired now.
Oh,
I appreciate you guys coming and interviewing. I hope you had
That's
fun.
over with now.
It's over. I'm tired. Thanks for joining us. Deuces. All right, thanks, guys.